Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Everyday videos will now resume. I might have to be a little cold out here early in the morning, but I'm in Southern California. I'll be fine. But the moving trucks came Monday, right after the game, and they were going so slow. You know they work by the hour, so they were going so slow. It made my wife so mad that her and I just picked up everything and just started moving it. We was moving it until like 1 o'clock late last night. So I am just tired as far as tired. But we're done. Well, pretty much done. I'm not really worried. I'm not super worried, is what I'm saying. Still feel like 9-7 or 10-6 wins the division. And I kind of expected, I was hoping for a win, like I will versus the Patriots, but I kind of expected a loss versus the Vikings and the Patriots. I really thought we could have beat the Vikings without Thielen, though, so that kind of bugs me just a tad. But we have to turn it around. There's no doubt about it. And here's the bad. I'm still a little positive, but here's the bad. There's only 5 teams in the league with a worse record than us. Worse than that, outside the Eagles, who are the same as us, outside of the Eagles, we've only beaten the Giants twice, the Redskins, and the Dolphins. The Redskins have only beaten the Dolphins, and in the Giants 2 games, they've beaten the Redskins, and the 2-win Jets, who beat us, also beat the Giants. So we're playing around with all the bottom tier teams in the league who can basically manage wins only against each other. So when I say we look good, it's against not so good talent. You know, when you say we have the best offense, the number 1 offense in the league, you have to factor in the fact of who we're playing. We did, however, look pretty good versus the Vikings and their defense, which gives me a thin ray of hope that we actually are a good team, that we can get it together on the second half. We have some mid-tier teams coming up this week, starting with the Lions. We're probably going to be lucky with the Lions. We'll talk about that tomorrow and not have to face Matt Stafford, because without Matt Stafford, they're not a mid-tier team. But if Stafford somehow miraculously comes back and is able to play, this is back, guys. So that's tough. But if he can't go, that should be, an easy game. But you must put that team in the lower tier without Matt Stafford. But then you have the Bills, the Rams, and the Bears. A loss to just one of those may be deadly. A loss to the Bills, a loss to the Rams. And I don't see I've said it all throughout the season. I really don't see a loss between the Bills and the Bears. If we lose to the Bills and the Bears, the Bills and the Bears, I would be highly upset. I really would. So if we lose one of those games, we're in trouble. Now, the bad part of this is the Eagles have an easier road. I mean, if they win a couple of big games, or one big game, we might be done already. So that is the state of the Cowboys as we speak. We're not totally out of it. There is a path back. Losing the Vikings isn't the end of the world, but it's getting close to crunch time to where we can't lose many more at all. Everything hinges on that Dallas-Philadelphia game. I mean, we will probably win the NFC East, and we will win the NFC East if the Eagles get a gift somehow and get beat by one of the lower tier teams. But we better hope. And then listen to me, the Eagles have the Patriots and the Seahawks. And right now they're 5-4. We better hope they're 5-6. We better hope they're 5-6, because down the stretch, if they beat us, they can win out and be 10-6. So that's the big downside of it. I mean, when you're looking at ourselves, we can come out of this. We can end up 10-6. Maybe even 11-5. That's real hopeful thinking. But we can still, if we beat the Eagles, we can still end up 11-5. But the Eagles can also lose to the Patriots, lose to the Seahawks, then easily win a lot of easy games, and the game between us and them would be the crucial one. All right, guys. Tomorrow, Cowboys versus Lions. Should be an easier week. We should get back on our horse and be back in the lead, solely in the lead of the NFC East. All right, holla at you. Peace.